boy Marquio, and we back at it again with another reaction, man. Today we got the Larry Bird versus Extreme Heat story that was ever told, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into this banger, man.
It was Game 5 of the 1984 NBA Finals in Boston, and the Celtics and Lakers were tied 2-2 in the best-of-7 series. But on game day, an unexpected heat wave came down in the city of Boston, and with no air conditioning inside the Boston Garden, the entire arena turned into an oven, and Game 5 transformed from a simple test of basketball skill to an extreme test of mental toughness in the hottest game ever recorded.
It's Game 5 of the NBA World Championship Series, and Celtic fans now are entering the hottest place in this city, literally. There is no air conditioning in this ancient building. Down there on that familiar parquet floor, temperatures will reach more than 100 degrees.
So we arrived at Logan Airport at 5 p.m., and it was a heat wave in Boston, and the scene at Logan was chaotic. Terminal C, I will never forget it.
Really?
The Celtics have oxygen close by inside their locker room, and they came out for their pregame warm-up without sweatpants tonight.
It looked like a scene right out of a movie, and it is 97 degrees Fahrenheit in the unair-conditioned Boston Garden.
No.
The crowd is unlike any crowd I've ever seen before since in the Garden. Never were fewer clothes worn by people in the Garden than that night. Women halter tops, everybody in shorts, t-shirts. It was, and the crowd knew they could make
like
this a
hell in
the
there.
crowd made that
97
a
and you
positive
playing ball?
thing for the Boston Celtics. They embraced it, and they
You playing basketball in 97
Ordered a couple of
degrees.
air conditioning
No air
things
conditioning, bro. You gotta
to
sue.
try to
You
cool
gotta
off
sue
the
that
locker
place.
room. Portable ones, plugged them in, blew the circuits in Boston Garden.
So now it's already 100 degrees. They got the heat turned up. Ooh, you thought you was in this, a sauna.
Did you realize that they even accused Red Auerbach of turning on the heat in the building? They didn't realize that we didn't have the fancy arena. The Garden didn't have air conditioning like some of the other places. They didn't turn on the heat. The reality of it is, it was just one of those hot summer days. It was in June. It was unbelievable.
And the temperature, as Brent said, will get over 100. It's close to 95 right now. Bird, great position for Larry Bird as he back Cooper inside and right over the top for an excellent rebound.
And he's still getting to it in the heat.
And once again, Larry Bird used his muscle against Cooper inside.
Heat, man. I wouldn't even hooping that weather outside with a shirt off. It'd still be hot.
Now Magic Johnson wants a timeout. Standing ovation here at the Garden for the Celtics. And what a game they have.
Well, the Boston crowd is just, it's just a fun crowd. I mean, they're really close in the old Boston Garden, so it feels like they're right on top of you. There's smoke up in the top balcony of the arena, and it just was an old school gym. The fans were kind of crazy and nuts, and I think there was a little bit of an intimidation factor about our crowd. And they were loud, and they wanted us to beat LA in the worst way. Like, we could not let LA come into our place and win.
Larry Bird gets an offensive rebound for the Celtics.
He hooping too. That shit not stopping him. Straight to the money every time, Bird. Yeah, Bird. Yeah, in the heat.
Larry Bird said, "It can get hot in June when you live in Boston, but this was really hot. The Garden is not air conditioned, so we all knew the fifth game was going to be played in serious heat. We were prepared, and we knew we had to run. We wanted to get out running, get them sweaty, and get the crowd into it early in the ball game."
Six have three. Bird, a three-pointer.
He hooping too. He balling.
And the Celtic bench is up.
Playing defense too. Oh yeah, Bird.
Larry Bird finds Dennis Johnson is open.
Fire, bro.
Pat Riley wants a timeout.
It was hot, but we didn't care because we were already fired up. We knew the Lakers had to be miserable. They were used to playing in air-conditioned comfort of the Forum. This just wasn't their idea of basketball.
The Lakers are dead tired right now. They're all with their hands on their hips.
That's bogus though. I ain't gonna lie. That's super bogus.
Not a good sign.
You playing it.
Meanwhile, the Lakers last place on earth they wanted to be. They even brought an oxygen tank,
Really?
which Kareem wound up sucking on during the game.
And with Kareem taking that oxygen, and just
It's
like,
that
okay, we got him
serious.
now.
Kareem said, I suggest that you go to a local steam bath, do 100 push-ups with all your clothes on, then try to run back and forth for 48 minutes. The game was in slow motion. It was like we were running in the
I'd be
mud.
It
exhausted.
didn't feel like you were breathing air. It was like you were breathing something, but it wasn't having any effect in your lungs.
The game started over 97 degrees here at Boston Garden inside, and I'm sure that's been raised a few degrees. It is hot and steamy. It's a sauna bath here at Boston Garden.
Son of
It was
that's
so
crazy.
hot, referee Hugh Evans had to stop at halftime due to dehydration.
Damn.
Dick, of course, you've been talking about the heat all night.
I never knew this.
Just got completely dehydrated.
Hey, that jacket fire.
The doctors are giving him a lot of fluids. They got ice on him. He doesn't know if he'll be back in. That's you, Dick.
Who's out there acting like there's nothing wrong with this at all? Larry Bird.
Larry Bird said, I love to play in the heat. I just run faster and create my own
Yo,
way.
he is a different breed. Yo, he's different. Hell no. I ain't gonna lie. I can't say that, bro. I will melt, bro. I don't like the heat like that.
Series is tied 2 games apiece.
And he's hooping. Look at this man. Off the screens, pull-ups, rebounds, steals, and he out there enjoying himself.
The thing about Larry was that he saw things, everything that came along, he saw that as a challenge. He wasn't afraid whether it was heat or whether it was cold. It didn't matter. Larry was never going to allow himself to make an excuse for whatever came up. We can fast forward to the time when he his hurt, his back was out later on. And he couldn't succumb to that. So in a game 5 like this, it was hard as it could be. Larry was on fire. He was doing everything. He was not going to let the city of Boston down, because he looked at it more than just the Celtics. He looked at this city is pulling for us like you won't believe, and we can't let them down. And so Larry was doing everything he can, including the leadership that he was showing, to make sure that we got out of there with a game win.
Larry Bird, who has 25 points and is 11 for 14 shooting, and trailing in game number 5.
Well, let it fly. In the heat. Look at them, bro. It's hot as hell. They jumping around. Well, you can see it's breathing, though. You know it's hot.
I just remember fanning the guys and trying to keep them cool on the bench when they come up, and it was just unbelievable. You can't
got a suit
do
on.
that. Mentally, it took you to another level.
James finds an open Bird, takes Rambis. 1 second.
He's shooting that thing, too.
We were used to the Boston Garden. Obviously, it had never been as hot as it was that night, and especially with all the fans in there. But listen, we've all played outside in 100-degree temperatures and humidity, and it's a game 5. I don't think it really bothered us at all. I know there was a lot of talk about it and a lot of hype on television about it, but we didn't really talk much about it or even think that much about it.
It's mid-range, bro.
Larry Bird said,
The
I
fuck
play
is
this
that?
stuff all the time back home. It's like this all summer.
17 rebounds.
Not real. That's what you are, bro.
And he's shooting outside. Soft when they were down. 2 games to 1.
I played in weather like that, but I do not recommend it. I don't like it, bro.
The basket by
Playing in the heat, bro, it just make you mad. It make you want to punch somebody in the jaw. In GTA.
Larry Bird that night went for 34 points, 17 rebounds, 15 for 20 from the floor, and the Celtics won 121-103 in the pivotal 5th game to take charge of the series. And it was absolutely one of the 3 or 4
he was
biggest,
going
best, and most
absolutely
memorable nights
ballistic.
of the entire Larry Bird career, frankly.
Wow. Man, what a legendary story, man.
And the Boston Celtics have, in resounding fashion, with a big second half, have trounced the Los Angeles.
Wow. Wow. In the heat. 100 degrees in the gym? Come on, man. Like, you telling me these cats really played in 100 degrees in the gym? No way. No way. No sir, bro. I would be mad the whole game. And Larry Bird got the audacity to say that. He's a different breed, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not with you with that, Larry Bird. I'm not gonna lie. I really rock with you. I love you, but come on, man. Why you have to do the Lakers like that in Game 5 in the Heat? He talking about, I'm used to this. This is what I do. Nah. Something you got in your system they need to check out. Because ain't no way. Boy, I'd be in that one, be like, yeah, put the fan on me. Come on, man. I played in Heat all my life. I used to play ball all the time outside. I didn't like it, but I was playing in it because I love basketball. But at the same time, you playing 4 quarters, 40 minutes a night, up and down. You got offense, defense, timeout, offense, defense, like the whole game. This is Game 5 in the playoff, by the way. That means you got to go 10 times harder. You know what I'm saying? If it was regular season, nobody probably not going to go too hard. They probably say throw the bench in, like it's too hot in here. I don't really care about that record. But you can tell like it was just a different feeling for Bird, man. Like Bird embraced into like stuff like that. And I really want to know what's in his system, man. Like ain't no way a cat like that moving like that. He a different breed, man. I'm telling you, bro. But y'all let me know, man. I never heard this story ever in my life. That's why I love doing research on different things, because like I feel like I'm going down history lane. You know what I'm saying? You know how in school they talk about, you know what I'm saying, like Martin Luther King and this and that. Like, why they don't throw no basketball in there too? Like, I want to know my basketball history too. You know what I'm saying? Like Bird, Mike, Kareem. You know what I'm saying? Will, Bill. You know what I'm saying? Pete Maravich. You know, Magic, like all that, man. Like, I'm glad I had tuned into this, man. Let me know in the comments, did y'all know about this in that game? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. Let me know how y'all feel about all that, man. Playing in the Heat, Larry Bird just still going ballistics in the Heat. That really shows like a different, like what type of player he was. Like, it don't matter. He playing through injuries, if it's hot in the gym. You know what I'm saying? If there's only 2 people in the gym watching the game, like, he's still going to embrace his game to the next level. You know what I'm saying? That man's different, man. But y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about all that, man. I love all y'all. I appreciate all y'all. I pray that none but blessings and opportunities keep coming y'all way. The word of the day is patience, man. Be patient. Be patient. Everything you thought of or you dreamed of and your goals, I promise you, if you just embrace if you just embrace everything and just live by the day and just don't overthink and just keep attacking the goals that you want to attack, I promise you, you're going to accomplish your goals if you just patient, though. Be patient, and your time is coming. The Lord is going to bless you. Your time is coming. Just be patient. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful and just keep living. I love all y'all. I appreciate all y'all, man. I'm on the road to 15K subs. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video.